called in. You've called in. I'm so happy. It's well since I've been back on. I said I was going to come back and talk about blood. There's so much to say about it. But during the week, my father said, Joseph, you know when you said when you're out sailing and you take and you tack? I said, yes, father. He says, well, you're going to have to, you know, I know you wanted to do that, but I want you to do this. And I'm going to blow you that way. Okay, father. Okay. So this week, I've been in receptive mode. My father's giving me information constantly. It's so much. It's so much. I can't get it all out for. Today, I was outside sunbathing. I've been sunbathing today. And I closed my eyes and I looked at the sun. And normally when I close my eyes again, I see a certain colour. This time, the sun was giving us a glow in my eyes. It was blue. It was blue. That tells me something about my father, what he's doing with the sun. Something's happening. Something blue. Something blue. I have some funny experiences, you know. I'm going to tell you something. In my life, every single day is an adventure. Seriously is. It seriously is. It just makes me laugh. Just thinking of it now. Oh, I've got to tell you this. You know, I got to be serious, because it was serious, right? I went to the shop. I thought, I need some shirts. So I went to the shop. And I walked in. This beautiful young lady approached me. She says, hello. I says, oh, hello there. She says, can I help? I says, well, I says, I'm looking for some shirts, you know. I says, can you do us a deal? She says, well, how many? I says, well, you know, I don't know, 6, something like that. She says, well, she says, let's find out what size neck are you? I says, hey, sweetheart. And she's looking at us, says, it's pretty, very pretty. And she's smiling at us, she says, well, what size are you? I says, well, I fluctuate. I don't know. I'm 1 minute this and another minute another size. I says, so I don't know really. She says, well, we'll have to size you up. I says, you're going to size me up, are you? She says, oh yes. She says, lift your hair up. So I lift my hair up. And she gets the tape and she puts it round us. And she measures my neck. She says, oh yes. And she gives us the size. I says, if you don't mind, I says, can you just give us a half, drop it down a half? You know, the size. she says, well, she says, I says, well, I don't often wear this, fastened up really. She says, oh, right. She says, oh, that's fine. So she's smiling at us while she's measuring my neck. And the tape's still around my neck, by the way. Right? And suddenly she starts smiling at us. And I thought, oh, what's the way? She's up for some food. And I wasn't aware of it. She was smiling at us. So she gets the tape and she pulls us. And I says, what? And she's laughing and so I thought, right. The shop was quite full. So I start shouting, she's kidnapping us, look, she's kidnapping us. she's laughing her head off. And then I'm actually being led by the fucking tape. And I'm like, and I'm thinking, hey, you naughty girl. And everybody started smiling and having a bit of fun. And anyway, I got everybody's attention. I said, look at her, look. I shouted, she's kidnapping us. And she had some great fun with us. At my expense. Dragging me about like that. Felt like a little puppy on a lead. Come here. She was so sweet. It was fun. Anyway, long story short, I said, look, I'll pop back. I says, and I'll get an eye. She says, all right, as if the day you come back and get them. So I went back and I got my shirts and I had fun on the way. Do you want to know another story? That's enough. Because I'd be here all day telling you stories of what actually happens in my lifetime, from one thing to another, until I get home. then I can relax. My father says, stop having fun. Now get on with it. I've got to talk about something very serious. I think everybody is going to walk away after what I've said. Father, everybody's going to walk away. You do realise that? Take your coat off and relax. I'm a little bit cold. Take your coat off. Okay. I've got to take my coat off. Okay. I've got to take my coat off. I don't know, Father. Excuse me. Are they still there, Father? Are they still there? So I've got something in my pocket. I'm not. Come on now. I've got something in my pocket. I'm trying to get over here. I wish they would stop, Father. You know what I mean? I daren't do anything. I can read their minds. I can read your mind. come on now. Now look me in the eye and tell me you didn't think what I said. Now, be honest with yourself. Go on. You got to be honest, you know. You got to be honest. Do you want us to show you what it is? You want us to show you? To prove it. I'll show you. It's a bit of paper. Because I don't throw paper away. That was in my pocket, see? A pink one and a green one. That one works. And that one works. I wasn't planning on doing it. But my father's always given me signs and he's telling me, tell them to work it out. Tell them to work it out. It's a new language. You're trying to teach them to look into the things. You see, like the dreams. When you think about the tarot card readers, they interpret a frequency from each card, right? These, if they know to read it properly, can be very, very helpful to someone. And they give good advice. Oh, yes. Now, in ancient times, there were men, women, who could interpret dreams. How? Dreams aren't always what you think they are. Don't take them literally. And you see, like a tarot reader reads the frequency. Let's say you had an eagle in your dream, and you had your friend in your dream, and the eagle ate your friend. You don't going to take that literally. In the tarot, they can work out what that would mean. So they could be good at interpreting dreams as well. Those who were of the higher rank in the tarot. You've got the learners coming in, and you've got those who are teaching them. And some of them are 144. There's no doubt about that. Don't think our Father's restricted with religion. Brings his 144,000 out of religion, yes, to be the body of Christ in this end times. It is the resurrection of the body of Christ. It is literally the resurrection of all those who have been born at the exact time to be enlightened. The heavens open up, the spirit of a dove comes, and understanding comes. The heavens open up, the understanding of who you are, where you were from, just like Yeshua, when he got baptized. The heavens opened up. The heavens didn't open up, it was the heavens opened up, the understanding of who he was, where he was from, what his assignment was. Are we there yet? When you were born, your date of birth was written in the stars. And you don't even know that because you've never looked into it properly. You can't read. Oh, you might be one of the best readers in the world. You can read Hebrew. You can read Greek. But you cannot read our Father's new language. Interpreting dreams. Like the tarot card readers. prophets, understanding what ancient parallels represent. I've noticed a lot of the prophets, who were the true prophets, are emulating exactly their mate, Yeshua. Yeah. You see, Yeshua. One illustration would be like a million words spoken. One illustration. And now, as Yeshua taught with illustrations to cram loads of information into one little illustration, there's so much in it. We now are blessed with for the Spirit to interpret, to understand. So, if you're just new on this, and the enlightenment comes, and you get lit up, the 144,000, you, blessed ones. Do you know what you're like? And I said this to a lovely lady. She's a candlestick, yeah. For all of us, have you ever seen these candles? You light them, and they never go out. You can't blow them out. You just can't blow them out. Get what I'm saying? A little illustration packs a lot in. Now, do you understand what that means? What you are, I said to you, watch out for the illustrations. Watch out for how our Father talks. How? You are lit up. Can you be blown out? Like a candle in the wind. Now. Our Father will keep it burning. Burning bright. Even during the night. Free energy. Our Father's got so much, it's abundant, you cannot exhaust it. And my Father said this, He's put into creation how this new earth will be having all the fruitage of one illustration I have to use. You take one seed, and the seed is dead. The body of Christ. The 144,000. The seed was put in the earth. The seed germinated. Guess what happened? It grew, and it grew, and it grew. And after 5 years, representing 5, the first fruit starts to appear. Remember, illustration of what my Father's trying to say is about to happen. The next year, as a factory sets itself up. It's just in the illustration which fits in the same way. It starts off small, like a seed. It takes perhaps 5 years to produce fruit. The fruit produces, and then the next year there's more, there's double the amount, and then the number of the calculation built into the tree of how much you can produce is incredible. A 40-year-old apple tree, do you know how much fruit that produces? That's our Father teaching us how His new system will operate. There will be an overflow of abundance, all from one seed. One seed. You get all this abundance in 40 years. You tell me any corporation, any bank, anyone who could produce real fruit every season and double, treble, and so on. That's our Father in action, teaching His sons and daughters how to do it. There's not enough time for me to go into all the details of what this illustration means. I'm sure some will be able to work it out and add to it and so forth, because there's so much to gain from that and add to it. Just remember, the basic is the 144,000 are that one seed planted in the earth, and they produce as a body of Christ that was once dead. The dead seed, the body of Christ, the 144,000, the bride, the two witnesses, the male and the female within the body, united together as Adam and Eve should have been, and we are. We are the second Adam and Eve, second man and woman, let's put it that way. That will fulfill right from the beginning. Our Father created this earth in perfection, in an instant. Satan, Lucifer, whatever you want to call him, this great angel who still thinks he's right, who still thinks, Father, there's so much pilfering, there's so much thievery, there's all this, that and the other. Just watch me. I will monitor every single human so they dare not step out of line. I can do better than you. I can change these people, these humans, to be obedient. I can do it. Lucifer. Lucifer. How stupid, ignorant you are. So you take all the freedom away from every single human by monitoring them. You think that's the right way to do it? That every move monitored so they don't fuck up. Our Father gives all of His sons and daughters freedom to do what is right, to please our Father because they love Him, not because they have to do it, because our Father's eyes are upon them all the time. No, that's why you can do what you want to do, Lucifer. It gives you the freedom, and this is your choice. This is your choice. What a bad choice. To think that you can put your righteousness above my Father's? Are you kidding me? father's looking down and saying to his word, look, my son, look at the fucking state of this. And he was given all power. I give him everything. Yes, Father. He gave him everything. He even offered Yeshua all of what he'd set up. He was in control of everything. Every single thing. Every kingdom you can think of. Animal kingdom. Many kingdoms. Kingdoms in the darkness, behind the scenes. Organised. The 4 watchtowers. Don't look into it. It is not necessary. But I'm just letting you know that I know all about this. And your organisation, your spirit organisation. You've got no allegiance. You made allegiance with your cronies. 120. Do you know something? Not one of them. They're just waiting for you. It's a quick draw. Who's the fastest? Who's the fastest, eh? And you're all like, I don't know if I could beat him. I don't. In the crypto, it's and you know there's some tricks played. You know the holster? Yeah. There's some words, it's open. Magnets. And you don't have to do that, you just pull it out and quick draw. That's what the bankers do. They've got the ability to be quicker than anybody else. The tables are going to be turned. You fucking bankers. Where are you going to run? I'm going to run to the hills. No, I better run under the ground. My fuck. The prophecy's fucking coming true. Fuck. I thought I beat you. I thought I beat you. You fucking bastard. Is that what you've just said to my father? Yeah. I'm sorry, I didn't even know I was going to